My name is Amber Reed, R-E-I-D, birthday 12/27/90. I'm turning 32, but like I'm almost positive my like mental age, like my brain is stuck at 17. I'm actually starving, so okay, yes, I troll. Whatever, Trollin has entered the chat. I'm totally fine with a clickbait title because you guys know I love me a clickbait title. You're not paying attention to your health, you don't care about your health, you don't care about your body, you want to die, you could have ate healthy, chose not to, do you really need to go on vacation, you need to buy health insurance instead. I just don't want to hear it.
No one cares!
Hey guys, guten Abend aus Deutschland, good evening from Germany. Miss Amber's posted another video. It's titled Eating Taco Bell in Bed at 2 a.m. Cooked my mom my famous chili and making personal charcuterie board. The whole thing is roughly 13 minutes long. Since she's cooking, I'm gonna get to cut out a whole bunch of it, and so let's go.
Hello, welcome to my vlog.
Hey.
So we're gonna start off with a little mini personal charcuterie board that literally is gonna be knockoff charcuterie board because it's not gonna be that great.
Okay, so it's not gonna be that great. Hair is greasy. Clothes are covered in pet hair. Okay.
So I have like a whole charcuterie board set up, to be honest. I have a whole moment. This big guy.
Speaking of which, big, are you ever going to put any kind of effort into losing weight, Amber? Because it's really rough to see you expand like a yeast ball on your channel.
But I'm going to use the small fella. So I'm going to show you everything I'm going to have on the plates. So in my last vlog, I hauled these for you guys. They're salted garlic chips. I still have not tried them, so I'm definitely going to try these. Now let's go into my fridge. Obviously, we're gonna have some salami. This is port wine cheese spread with like almonds. We're gonna have some of that. So we have Kalamata olives, but
Okay, so basically we're still not watching the calorie intake. Okay.
also have green olives, so I'm gonna be doing those. And then over here in my wannabe pantry, I have these pretzels that I also got. Pink Himalayan salts, multigrain flatbread.
So more salt-laden food.
So now I'm gonna assemble it. I'm gonna put you guys on my little tripod. Okay.
And I'm gonna put you on hold because I'm not gonna watch that. We're gonna look at the finished product. Okay, looks like she's done.
I can't really show you guys or it's gonna fall, but you guys already saw what it looked like. While I eat, I'm actually gonna be watching the new Squid Games.
So you're gonna eat in this vlog too. I can't even remember the last vlog that she didn't eat in. Of course, as soon as she puts food in her mouth, I'm gonna report her video for self-harm.
The challenge. Okay, let's taste test a garlic chip. Like, what is that?
Stuff that you've eaten so many times in your life that you're sitting there like a couch cushion. Or like a couch yourself.
Okay. Texture is crunchy. Flavor is garlicky.
I always love how Chantal and her try to sound like food critics when they just shovel everything into their mouths without any regard for what it tastes like or what the texture is.
She's good. Now I'm gonna take my little cheese spreader and we're about to spread some cheese. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, the cracker is gonna crack.
Do you think that's a bit much cheese for one cracker? But then again, you don't get to 600 pounds being dainty and watching your calories.
Told you. How about let's just like dollop it on there, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I've ever had this cheese before. Sounds familiar. Who knows? But
let's check ourselves out in the viewfinder. Let's shovel that food in.
let's do a taste test.
And self-harm. Taste test doesn't impress me much. You can also call it a mukbang, but you are self-harming on camera. And the proof is in the fact that you have not lost any weight lately. I bet you love food. You probably eat all day.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I bet you do.
That's so good. Okay, I'm gonna add some cheese. We're gonna do a whole moment, okay? I'm gonna
The more the merrier, and the better, and the worse for your wallet, though.
add some salami. So we got the salami there. We're gonna have
So we got salt-laden food, olives, and salami, and the crackers. And we have proof on Amber Reed's channel that she does not lose any weight. And that she has, and this is also documented on her channel, that she has high blood pressure, that she has lymphedema and lipedema, and if she was in treatment for that, the doctors would tell her to watch her salt intake. She doesn't care about any of it. She's also been consuming drugs and alcohol excessively on her channel, and that's why I'm reporting this vlog too, for self-harm.
an olive. All right.
Okay, check yourself out on the viewfinder, because you need to consciously do this so that later on you can't say it's everybody else's fault why your channel is going down the drain, or why all of a sudden you get the yellow dollar signs on your videos instead of the green ones.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Cheers.
Enjoy.
10 out of 10, recommend.
Yeah, you rate everything 10 out of 10 because you're a food addict.
Okay, so I ate all of the salami and the olives, and that's everything else I have left. So I'm just gonna go put the cheese back in the fridge, and that was a really good meal.
And it was salt laden, and it had a lot of grease in it. And homegirl here is not watching her figure at all. She's not trying to extend her lifespan. She's just on the path of self-destruction non-stop.
It was very satisfying.
I bet it is.
Y'all, I don't know what it is, but the sky is literally doing something for me.
Because you don't see it often. I bet it's very uncommon for you to see the sky and the clouds and the sun and the smell of fresh air.
Look how cool it looks. I don't know. I just had to share the beauty.
We out here see that every single day. Maybe not clouds like this, but I've seen them a lot of times in my life. But then again, I go through life a lot more consciously than you do.
Of Mother Nature.
Okay.
Y'all, it is storming for the first time since I have been living in Oklahoma. It like literally looks like a flood is happening outside.
Okay, not sure if she has forgotten where the viewfinder is. I mean, they do say that with the increased abuse of toxins and collection in your body, your IQ drops, but I'm not sure what's going on here right now.
And there's lightning, thunder, like my poor babies are so scared. And this is only the third time it's rained. Like what? So I wanted to show you the tumblers that I got from the good old Walmart. Look at how gorgeous. Tell me these are.
Yeah, you're a shopaholic, and it seems like you have none of your addictions under control lately. And this takes me back to when she was milking the whole breakup era thing, and she was pretending to be packing stuff at the old place, even though all she ever did was just take stuff out of the cabinets and put them back in. So she was basically decluttering and not packing, and so now she's buying more shit that she's gonna get rid of shortly.
Are beautiful. Literally the same quality as the.
Okay, I'm gonna move on. I ain't got time for this. More mugs, more tumblers, okay. More shopping. She's a shopaholic, and she gambles, and she abuses drugs and alcohol and food, so nothing new. Now we're going back to food and drinks, because that's all she has in her life.
Discovered Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze, which is literally the best. I started drinking it. I started becoming obsessed with it. And people were like, Amberlynn, you don't actually need that.
No, you need to drink a lot of water, but then again, you don't care about your lipedema and lymphedema, so go ahead, drink what you want, eat what you want.
Maybe I don't. But I will say what I have noticed is ever since I started drinking these, I feel more hydrated.
As if you know the feeling.
And I don't really get Charlie horses in my legs anymore. So
Okay, all right.
I am trying to like be up, moving, doing more. So when that
Yeah, you've been saying that and you keep increasing in physical size, so I'm not sure if you just don't know the definition of moving a body.
happens sometimes at night while I'm sleeping, I get Charlie horses. But ever since I started drinking this, I don't get them anymore. But then I sadly went.
Okay, you can also take magnesium for that, but you would know that if you were as intelligent as you try to make us believe.
To the store and they didn't have Gatorade Zero Glacier Freeze.
Okay, I'm gonna move ahead because this is absolutely boring to me. Now we're on to the next day.
Hello. It
What's up, Amber?
is the next day. If I look tired, I am tired.
Okay, you always look exhausted, but that's mainly because you don't move much, you eat way too much, and you've also picked up drinking, so hey.
So 2 nights ago, I only slept for 2 hours. And then last night, I only slept for 4.
She tries to make us believe that she never sleeps during the day, which of course is a lie. And so she looks exhausted because I'm guessing here, that's not the vibe I'm getting, but I'm guessing here it's just like with Chantal, they sleep 10 to 12 hours a day. Let's say if it's like how she just said 2 hours, she slept that one night, then she'll sleep the entirety of the next day, you know. And that's why they're both so dizzy-headed. They can't focus mentally anymore because their sleep rhythm is completely whack.
So, you know what? I'm grateful that I
Yeah, of course.
got any sleep at all.
Yeah, I would. If I was you, I'd thank my creator every morning that I still wake up, because with your sleep apnea, it's a gift to wake up every day, being your size.
But I am definitely low on energy.
Of course you are. And also, she's been ignoring the fact that she's been diagnosed with sleep apnea in 2019. Or was it even December 2018? I can't remember. But roughly 4 to 5 years. And she could have gotten herself a CPAP machine. I mean, Chantal at least had the sense to do that, but not this one here. She's playing at death's doorstep every night when she closes her eyes.
Tired. It was all worth it though. But
Okay, because you don't like CPAP machines, okay.
But my mom and her boyfriend are actually coming over today, and I'm going to be making some chili.
Some slop. I hope you do it in your vlog. That way I can cut it out.
This is the first time that she's ever had my cooking ever. Like, I'm 32 and
That is so strange because in 2020 her mom actually visited Amber for a few weeks, and so it seems like Amber did not cook once. It was always Becky or Becky going out to get the food. So she just told on herself again.
she has never ate my cooking before.
Eaten, you idiot. And I believe it. You probably had Becky do all the work, you know.
So that's going to be fun and interesting. And
Not for me, but if it makes you happy, sure.
I know there's like jokes, there's memes, whatever it may be, where people talk about my chili online, but everyone in my real life who has ever tried it thinks it's the best. Like,
Absolutely not, because I remember Destiny talking about it, and she wasn't really a fan of your cooking, and I'm putting this mildly here.
like one of my exes, the pickiest ever, and she said that's the best chili she's ever had.
I would subtract everything that was said in her vlogs because she is a bully, and so people said things just like YB did, Destiny, Becky, everybody, just because she had bullied them or because they just didn't want to go through the headache, you know.
So literally anyone who's ever tried it loves it.
No, they said that they did. That doesn't mean that they actually did.
I love it. Like, I do know how to cook. I have
No, you do not, honey bun, sweetie pie.
made some very questionable choices in the past.
Yes, you did. And even the fact, you know how you cut stuff or how you overspice things. I mean, you just pour seasoning on food. And that alone, I mean, anybody that knows a little bit about cooking knows you don't know the first thing about cooking.
With soups, especially when I was dating Destiny. Very questionable. They always tasted good.
No, they did not, and Destiny said so.
I would never make a soup like that now. I just want to make that very clear.
Yeah, whatever. Your reputation is already ruined.
So my chili is almost done. It's been simmering for about 20 minutes now. So I'd say it probably has about 10 more. Okay, so my mom and her boyfriend have been gone for some hours. I didn't vlog because I'll vlog in front of my mom, but I get a little shy to vlog in front of her boyfriend. Like me.
Okay, let's be real. I'm gonna have to be the translator here because she can't tell the truth anymore. These two people, her mother and her boyfriend, do not want to be in Amber's vlogs because she's an infamous internet person. She's been wrecking her reputation and going for the quick buck for 10 years on YouTube now. Including bashing her own family and throwing them under the bus. And so nobody wants to be in her vlogs anymore. That is the reason.
Me and him get along really good. I really like him, but like I get nervous vlogging in front of certain people. But I was shocked.
They don't want to be in your vlogs and you could just admit it.
They
Because all of your actions and words in the past have led to this point.
loved my chili. They both got up to get a second bowl, and
Yeah, I doubt
I
that.
was like, okay, I did that. Normally, I make my chilies more like a chili soup because I really love broth.
And because you don't know how to make anything.
But I wanted to make it more thick this time. Came out really freaking good. I like to eat mine with Fritos.
Yeah, you eat anything, you know. So you're like, I don't know, human garbage disposal.
So my mom had hers with Fritos as well. But her boyfriend requested saltines, so I got those for him. And then while we were eating, I had them watch A Simple Favor, but it turns out I've already had my mom watch that movie. If you guys know me, that's my favorite movie, but her boyfriend's never seen it. So yeah. And
Okay, I'm not very interested in hearing what people that I've never seen in your vlogs before love to watch. What is this?
amazing movie, and there's gonna be a second one that's supposed to come out at the end of 2024, like the beginning of 2025. So hurry it up. Hello.
Lord help us.
Hey.
Hey.
I'm actually about to just have some of these hot tamales.
Okay, honey bun, sweetie pie. I hate to be the one that burst your bubble, but your vlogs are getting more boring with each vlog that you post. And can you not keep food out of your face? I mean, by the looks of things, we know that you cannot keep food out of your face, but do you have to turn the camera on and stuff your face? Is that necessary? Because I'm pretty sure that by now a whole bunch of your vlogs have been partially, at least partially demonetized. And so I know you're a bit slow, but even you should have caught on by now.
I used to eat these as a little girl. Let's do like a random little...
Yeah, stuff it in your face, and then I'd have another timestamp that I can put in the report. And there we are, and checking herself out in the viewfinder while stuffing her face.
Story time. So my dad, when I was young...
Wait a minute, the dad that was in critical condition a few weeks ago and you milked it for all it was worth and then you never mentioned him again?
What's the bad news? Okay, usually I say I don't want to talk about it and people get mad at me, but I just think it's fair to just say my dad's in the hospital, critical condition. I don't want to like go like into details of obviously what's wrong with him before anyone assumes. No, it's not COVID. But yeah, it's, I don't know, it's just been really hard. Yes, I am crying. I just did something super freaking crazy. Well, for me it is. I just talked to my dad on video chat and I hadn't actually talked to him on the phone in probably 7 years. I haven't heard his voice in 7 years. But I haven't like physically seen him. Like we never did video chats, nothing, since I was 18 years old. And I'm now 32. And that was the craziest, most surrealist thing that I've done in so long. And it's just like, for all these years, I remembered my dad like a certain way. And to like see him and like hear his voice and it be completely different than like what I remember. And it is just, it's wild. It's so surreal. Rarity has been with me for the whole call. And it was just, it was really hard. I don't want to go into like too much detail, but he's not doing very good. And I just love him so much. And yeah, it was just crazy.
And now you're just willy-nilly telling us a story about him from when you were younger. Are you effing kidding me right now? I know there are dumb people out there, folks, but she is taking the crown.
When I lived with him, yes, I was in foster care. People get confused because like I'll share stories about like foster care and then like times where I lived.
Okay, and you keep lying, and so these stories don't really, I don't know, get anybody's blood pressure up anymore because you just make them up as you go.
With my parents, I'm like, yes, both of those things happened. But anyways, my dad had his own lawnmower shop.
Okay, so how's your dad doing? Is he still in critical condition, or did he make it out of the hospital? Did he die and you forgot to tell us and you forgot to milk it on your channel? What is going on? Honey bun, sweetie pie.
Like he had his own business. A lot of sketchy things have happened there.
Oh, his own business. Yeah, I can imagine what kind of business that was from the trailer park.
Things that I remember, things that my mom have recently reminded me about. Girl, maybe we could share some of those stories some other time. But I loved going there, and I would sit in a little like office thing, and when someone would come up, I'd be like, okay, let me go get my dad. There is distinct fun things I do remember. One of them is we had this like huge Popeye machine that we actually had in like the lobby. So I play that a lot, and then we had like this
What, a pot pie machine? What?
little like candy machine, and I would always eat the hot tamales out of there. That's literally my story time.
That is a joke. Amber, come on. You can do better than that. Dude. How about you improve your life? I know, I feel like a parrot just saying it again, but I haven't said it in a while. How about after putting on weight and putting out nontent for over a year now, how about you try to improve your life and see if your views go back up? Try to improve your life. Try to not lie about being on a diet or losing weight while you're expanding like a yeast ball in your vlogs, but you actually make healthy changes and then they show by you decreasing in size and by you not wheezing anymore or not having to lean against anything while you're stuffing food in your face. Try that. You know, maybe that'll turn things around for you on your channel. Because right now, oh my gosh, it's almost painful to watch, you know, how few views she's getting compared to, let's say, 2019 and 2020.
Like when I tell you I have some interesting stories from that place.
You are a liar.
I mean it, but
I haven't heard one good story yet.
hot tamales reminds me of that era of my life. It's kind of like not good, but like I was craving them, so I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, everything is always about food.
But like my memory and my heart is just like, ooh.
Okay.
Hello. So,
What is up, Amber?
oh my god, I just stood outside for an hour.
Yeah, sure you did. And you were standing for an hour, of course.
I was waiting for the Uber because
Yeah, because anybody would let you get in their car. I know.
I got some Taco Bell. It's some
Dude, unbelievable that that girl has nothing better to do than to stuff her face in her vlogs now.
moment. It's fine, I promise. And I met a guy and I shaked his hand.
shook, you idiot, and there was no guy, and your stories get more fantastic from vlog to vlog. I've been considering her maybe having an STD, like from her earlier days, like from when she was hanging out in air quotes with boys. And maybe she has syphilis or something, something that really messes with her perception of life.
And it has to be the softest hand I've ever felt.
And of course, she could just be a notorious liar. And I still maintain, because she still has all the symptoms, and she hasn't dropped one since 2018, November 2018, when I started watching her, that she is a full-blown sociopath without a conscience, completely detached from reality.
So, anyways,
Anyway,
I was out there for like an hour. I didn't realize
of course you were out there for an hour.
I was gonna be out there for an hour, but the
Okay, for an entire hour. Oh, wow.
Uber was running very behind, which happens. Not complaining.
Oh, it happens? How would you know what happens to Ubers? You did not take an Uber and you have no idea what it's like to take one, because nobody would let you get in their car.
But it's like 33 degrees and I wasn't wearing a coat. My nose like burns and my cheeks burn and my fingers were numb,
Okay, so you're getting sick again?
but we're okay. We're gonna do a Taco Bell haul. Yeah. So I was massively craving.
And if we do a taste test, honey bun, sweetie pie, I'm gonna put 3 timestamps in the report this time.
They're just like chips and nachos, so you just get this little chips and nachos. Okay. Chips and cheese.
You look big. You look so bloated.
And then a little bit of chips that we got there. And yes, it's actually 2 a.m. right now.
We're living in times where a 600-pounder is still shoveling unhealthy foods into her mouth after clickbaiting and monetizing and exploiting her mental disorders and her physical ailments because of her weight. And she is eating Taco Bell at 2 a.m. and she's filming herself doing it. Let that sink in.
Oh boy. And I got 2 of these tacos because they're like my favorite. It's just like the regular.
Okay, you're already, you're a saliva in your mouth. You can't even talk. And so I'm gonna skip ahead. So she's holding speeches about the fast food she's ingesting.
Disgusting. Okay, so we're always in this dang fridge, aren't we?
We are and you are. And it shows. How many double chins is there now? Dude.
Yes, I have a few buzz balls.
So you bought some more, huh? So the last time you getting so wasted that you were slurring your speech at the end of the vlog was not enough? Or the fact that your mom has made it away from alcohol addiction and you have not dropped any of yours? That doesn't make you think?
Don't come for me.
I won't. I'm just observing here.
Since most of my meal sucked, I'm gonna have a few pieces of salami.
Of course, more salt-laden food. Why not?
So
You can afford it. You look so skinny. You should put on a few pounds.
Huh.
Yeah, so that's, is that the 4th or the 5th timestamp she's giving us? Where we can report her for self-harm.
Salami's so good. Like,
You've eaten a lot of it in your life.
I realized everything about salami is the very thing that I hate in life. Cold,
What is that? You getting fatter from it?
gross, red looking.
Animals die to feed that cow, and she says it's gross and stuffs it in her fat face. Okay.
Meat that is just everything I hate.
Imagine those animals could look at you right now. They would say, don't. Don't.
Really, really, truly, like, ew. But I grew up on it.
Yeah, and you're not enjoying it and you're not cherishing it and you're just stuffing it in your face while you think it's gross. Okay.
So I'm used to it. I'm obsessed with it. It's so good. It's not
Oh, so it's not gross. All of a sudden it's good. Okay, I can't follow.
healthy by any means, but she's tasty. So yes, salami instead of poison.
I don't, guys, I don't know what to say to that anymore.
And chip oil.
Okay, bye. She's getting on my last nerve. I'm dealing with a whole bunch of things right now. That's why I haven't added any more content to my channel, but it's definitely coming up. Within, let's say, the next couple of weeks. Chantal is the same shit, different channel. She's just bullshitting her way through the month of December to make more money, and so I don't have to say much about that, but it's coming up. My life is gonna let up a little bit, and we're also getting closer to Christmas, and I'm gonna be off starting the 15th of December. Until then, though, we have end year reviews and all kinds of fun stuff going on at work, and so I'm just gonna react to the vlogs as they come, but there will be additional content to Chantal and Amber coming up soon. If you want to leave recommendations in the comment section to let me know what you could see me react to, let me know. You know, might it be channels or, you know, people or a category. For example, the world's dumbest people, because oh my gosh, I have watched my fair share of those videos, or about you know, videos about Germany, and then I can let you know, like if that what they portray in that video is true where I live. And I've also lived in the States for 11 years, and so I can compare living in Germany and in the States a little bit, and so maybe that. So please, if you have any recommendations, and if you're tired of Amber and Chantal content too, we can still do that on the side, but there's not much to say. It's all repetitive and desperate, and so I'm gonna add more content to my channel. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think. Put your recommendations in the comment section, and I'll see you in my next one. Hope you had a great weekend, and yeah, another week starting tomorrow, and so I'll see you in my next one. Bye.